Hello, Hero. Joe Smith here. Customer states mower smoking like a steam locomotive. And boy, it was. Tons of white smoke. Had oil coming out the muffler exhaust, it looked like. A bunch of oil residue around the muffler and out front. In fact, the muffler was black from oil. It's actually gray after spraying a bunch of carb cleaner on it and clean it off. Acted like a blown head gasket. Did compression tests on it. But at the same time, you can't really explain all the oil coming out. Plus, oil looked overfilled a little bit. And she said that she never added any to it last year. And got the head gasket done last night. Didn't put the cover back on, didn't start it up. It was like 8 p.m. when we got that done. And yeah, the head gasket did appear blown on the head. There's a section of it where it was kind of cleaned, where the rest of the perimeter was carbon up. And then on the gasket itself here, you can see right there, looks like the material was kind of blown away. And that's the exact same spot on the where it looked clean on the head. So it looks like head gasket was leaking, but don't know if, but apparently that wasn't the only problem. And don't know if the other problem caused the blown head gasket or if that was just coincidental. Maybe the head gasket blew last summer and just hadn't gotten bad enough to really notice much yet. But after draining the oil, that's what was in the engine for the oil. Electric fuel shutoff solenoid on the bottom of the carburetor. The pin stuck in. So apparently that froze up over the winter. She said when she started up for the first time this year, the other day or over the weekend, it started smoking right away. She said she didn't run it too terribly long. Apparently this had stuck open at one point over the winter or last year maybe even, and it was just, while it sat, it was just dumping gas into the oil. Gas was just bypassing right through the carburetor, wasn't shutting it off, and it just going right in through the intake, into the heads, into the oil crankcase there. And then when starting it up, it was, of course, the gas mixing with the oil, overfilling the crankcase. It was coming out the breather tube and getting burnt out the muffler, the gas and oil mixture. So got to order one of these. Otherwise, got the rest done. Got the oil changed and new filters on it. Just got to sharpen the blade still. And get a new one of these in here and put on. It's about the third one this year I've had replaced. Second one had replaced. The other one got loosened up. The other day it was just halfway stuck. Nice lady though, nice customer. She's so worried. She'll be happy. Get a call here today saying that it's almost done, got figured out, and just waiting on this one part. Otherwise, everything else is done already. Had a head gasket in stock, actually. Got lucky. Had one from several years ago and bought out this other little mower shop that was closing down there for the parts that they had left. I got them for about half of cost at the time, so selling the head gasket for like 20 bucks, but probably only paid a couple for it through the buyout deal. But to prevent this problem from happening again, went ahead and added a fuel shutoff valve there to manually shut the gas off. That way you can just don't have to worry about this sticking. Of course, if this does stick, it won't work, or it'll still flood or whatever. But so you can shut that off each time, or shut that off and run right over the winter so it don't mess up the carb. Well, got all those over there to work on here now. Thanks for watching. Joe Smith signing out.